Hi, Lisa here. This Conversations with a Stranger is a little on the woo-woo side. Think Long Island Medium and The Ghost Whisperer TV show from the mid 2000s with Jennifer Love Hewitt and me in the middle. So I have a close girlfriend, one of my soul sisters, and her name is Kelly. That's her picture. And, and she also has this amazing gift. So basically she's a medium, and this is what happened. This thing happened twice. I'm going to give you both stories. Anyhow, I was in a conversation with her. I was on the road. She was, in my phone, like on my phone. And I went into the library and I had my earpiece in my ear. I walked in, dropped off my stuff, was talking to the girl at the counter. And Kelly in my ear says she's doing something to do with the arts. She's some kind of artist or something like that. I said, no, she's working in the library, right? She goes, no, there's something. So Kelly kept talking. So I felt like I had to say something to this girl. And this is the first time this has happened where Kelly's telling me something about somebody I'm having a conversation with. So I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I tell her without looking like I'm crazy? So I just said, I have a girlfriend who reads people. She's on the phone with me and she's picking up something from you that you're in the arts or something like that. And she said, no, no, nothing to do with the arts. So Kelly's like, it's performing like on a stage, speaking in front of people. And so I told this to her, and this young girl, she's probably out of high school, not more than 5 years. So she said to me, yes, I used to act in high school and I stopped. So Kelly said, and she stopped doing it. And she said, you stopped doing it. And she said, yeah, I stopped doing it because of somebody. So Kelly said, yes, you have to get back to it. You need to get back into the acting. You need to do it. And that's what you're passionate about. So you need to start to do it again. And the young lady was like, okay. And then my words were, don't let anybody stop you from doing what you're passionate about. Don't listen to anybody else. You follow your heart. And then I just calmly walked out of the library until I hit the front door and I was like, what the, Kelly, what is that? And Kelly's like, buddy. And we're like, what happened? That has never happened before. Not for her and definitely not for me. It was amazing. And then it happened another time, one other time so far. And I was there's a shop that I go to on a regular basis. Every week I'm there. And so the woman at the counter is familiar with me. So I walked in, there's a bit of a line. I'm standing in line and Kelly's picking up all these vibes from different people. And then, cause she heard this guy talking and I'd said something to this man and she's like, oh, who's that? Kind of like, what does he look like? Right? Anyhow, the woman, I'm talking to her and Kelly goes, does she have purple hair? And I went, yes, she has purple hair. And so then she started to say a lot of different things, but things I wouldn't repeat in front of other people. But Kelly kept saying she's having a tough week. She's having a really tough week. And again, because this is happening, I feel like it's probably a message she's supposed to have. So I said to her, I'm on the phone with my girlfriend and she reads people. And she says that you're having a really hard week. And she said to me, my mother just passed away a couple days ago. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And Kelly said to her, Kelly said, there's something about her death, or separate from her dying, something in regards to something she went through that you're having issue with. It's bothering you. And she said, yes. And Kelly said to her, well, your mother, Kelly, through me, said, your mother wants you to know that it's okay, don't worry about it, and that she is good. And she looked at me and I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Okay." And then I calmly, because there was a line of people, the people were looking at me. I walked out of the store and again was like, "Kelly, what?" it, and she's like, "Buddy, buddy, buddy." Again, it's just, it's really amazing. And I was grateful to be used in those two incidents. One, to inspire and encourage someone to pursue their passion, and the second, to be able to offer comfort to someone who's grieving. It really is, apart from it being this incredible experience for me, it was being able to do that with those people. And so you never know where you're going to get your answers or your comfort, or it may just be in a conversation with a stranger.